and welcome to this video. In this video, we will write a program to calculate the area and perimeter of rectangle. Let's begin. We know that rectangle has two properties, one is length and another one is width, and its area is the product of length and width. Its perimeter is 2 into length plus width. So, we need to declare 4 variables. One is length, another one is width, and another 2 area to store the result of the area and perimeter to store the result of perimeter. Let's write the program. Let's go to our code blocks IDE. Let's create a new file, new, empty file. Let's save this program. I am saving this as rectangle.c. This is the basic structure of our C program. Now we need to declare 4 variables. Let's declare. Here we are taking the variables of float data type. It means we can apply length and width for both numbers and also numbers with decimals. So if you want to apply for numbers without decimal and numbers with decimals, we need to take the data type float. We need to declare length, width, area, perimeter. In the previous videos, we learned that instead of giving short names, better to give meaningful names. So, instead of giving LW for length and width, it's better to write full names: length, width, area, perimeter. Now, we need to read the values of length and width. Let's give information to the user to enter length value. For that we should use printf enter length of rectangle. Okay. The user will give the length of the rectangle. Let's say the user given the length of the rectangle as 100. So, we need to read this and we need to store onto the variable length. For that we need to use scanf. To read length, as it is a float variable, we need to use the format specifier %f. %f, comma, we need to give the float argument which is length. Let's read width value. Let's give information to the user, enter width of rectangle. Let's say the user given width 50. To read that we need to use scanf %f, comma, we need to give the float argument which is width. Now we need to calculate area and perimeter. Let's give comment calculating rectangle area. Area, we need to assign the area the value of the product of length and width. Let's calculate perimeter. We need to write perimeter. We need to assign the perimeter 2 into length plus width. And we know that if we write like this, first 2 into length will be performed. After that, the result of 2 into length will be added with width. But as per the formula, we need to calculate length plus width first. After that, we need to multiply the result of the addition with 2. So, for that we need to give parenthesis. We know that if we give parenthesis, while evaluating this arithmetic expression, first this one will be performed. After that, the result of this will be multiplied by 2. And also, instead of giving the number 2 here, as 2 is a constant value, better to declare a constant. It is the good way of writing the program. So let's declare 2 as a constant. We know that to declare a constant we need to use the keyword constant. As 2 is an integer value, we need to take the data type int, and we know that while naming the constant we need to give capital letters. If there are 2 words we need to use underscore. We need to assign this constant with the value 2. Now we need to use this here. Now we need to display the results of area and perimeter. We need to display using printf. Let's give the heading. As area and perimeter of float variables, we need to use %f, and we know that float gives maximum of 6 decimals. If we want only 2 decimals, we need to use .2f. Let's give /n so that after the value of the rectangle area is displayed, the cursor will move to the next line, comma, we need to give the variable which stores area. Similarly, we need to display the result of the rectangle parameter. So, while displaying the result of perimeter also we want to display only 2 decimals, that is why I given .2f. Here we need to write the variable perimeter. And we know that printf and scanf functions are available in the header file stdio.h. That one we need to include in the linkage section, that one we already did here. And we know that here in the declaration part, the memory will be allocated for these 4 variables, as we know that float occupies 4 bytes. As we declared 4 variables, 4 into 4, 16 bytes will be allocated, and in the declaration we didn't initialize any value. So its values will be garbage values, and the value of this constant is 2, and we know that this statement will ask the end user to enter the value of the rectangle. We are reading it and we are storing onto the memory address allocated for the length. Now the garbage value which is stored at the declaration part in the length variable will be replaced with the user given value. After that, this statement will ask the user to enter the width of the rectangle. Then scanf will read that and it will store at the memory address allocated for the width. Now the garbage value which is stored at the width variable will be replaced with the user given value which is 50. After that, we know that this is the assignment operator. First this one will be performed, after that the result will be stored onto this variable. It means now length into width will be performed, the result will be stored onto the variable area. Now the garbage value will be replaced with the calculated value. Similarly, this expression will be evaluated and the garbage value which is stored at the parameter will be replaced with the result of this expression. Now this printf will display the heading rectangle area equal to, in place of %f, the value stored at the area will be displayed with 2 decimals only, and /n will move the cursor to the next line. Then this statement will display the heading rectangle parameter equal to, in place of %f, the value stored in the perimeter variable will be displayed. After that /n will move to the cursor to the next line. Then this statement will exit our program execution successfully. Let's take out these values. Let's say the program, compile, run and see. Now our program is compiled successfully. Let's run the program. Enter the length of the rectangle, let's give 100, and enter the width of the rectangle, let's give 25. This is the result of the area with 2 decimals, and this is the result of the perimeter with 2 decimals. Okay. Let's exit this program. Let's execute this program again with float values. Let's run the program. Here I am giving float value. Okay, and we already know that as we given dot to F2 decimals will be displayed. It means it will check the third number. If it is 5 or above 5, second number will be rounded. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please click on like button. Please also subscribe to our channel and click on notification button so that whenever I posted a video, you will get notification. Please do comment and share our video. See you next time.